Hello and welcome to Derrinstown Stud, the home of stallions Arcano, Hatef, Intercab and Tamayas. Derrinstown has been synonymous with success at the highest level for over 30 years. In addition to offering one of Ireland's most attractive stallion rosters, the stud sits on 2,000 acres of limestone soil and lush pasture. It also boasts state-of-the-art facilities, which play a vital role in giving your mare the best possible chance of maximising her potential, and always at a very competitive price. The world-class facilities at Derrinstown are coupled with a long-serving and utterly dedicated staff who play a major part in making the farm a leading centre of excellence for both horses and their owners. We are all striving for success at the very highest level, and when you come to Derrinstown or talk to any member of our team, you will realise that you have made the right choice. Arcano was one of the star two-year-olds of his generation, and he hails from the immediate family of the top sprinter Gilt-Edged Girl and crack two-year-olds Godfrey Street and Big Audio. After making a winning debut of immense promise at Newbury, Arcano then disposed of 8 previous winners in the Group 2 TNT July Stakes, posting a time that was just fractionally outside the course record.
Open Grey, a fractional leader. From on the far side, Nosedive. In the centre, Rainier, followed then by Angel's Pursuit in behind the white jacket. Naran is next, followed by Red Jazz, the far side, and further back in the field is Arcano. But racing up now with 2 furlongs to travel. And still in the centre, it's Open Grey shows the way, but here come the challengers. Called on for an effort, Arcano is now starting to eat up the ground. Rainier behind them, followed then by Angel's Pursuit as they hit the rising ground inside the final furlong. It's Arcano who now goes up on the outside, throws out the big challenge to Open Grey, and Arcano is going on to win the July Stakes in a pretty good style.
That performance, coupled with his looks and pedigree, led to his purchase by Sheikh Hamdan, and that decision was immediately vindicated by the colt's victory in the Group 1 Dali pre-morning. In what was the outstanding two-year-old race of that season, Arcano outgunned the subsequent English and French 1000 Guineas winner Special Duty, with the brilliant Canford Cliffs only third. Furthermore, this was achieved in a remarkable track record time.
Kazakh orange en pleine piste, Hold-Up tente de venir avec Zanzibari un peu pris de vitesse, au contraire de l'As Arcano qui commence à se rapprocher, mais c'est Special Duty qui est encore le meilleur à 200 mètres du but.
Ouais, Special Duty qui combat bien et qui a encore l'avantage, mais Comfort Cliff qui tente de venir à la corde. Special Duty, la pouliche à l'avantage, mais attaqué par les deux Anglais. Arcano à son extérieur, Comfort Cliff qui vient à la corde, Special Duty, Arcano peut-être sur le but.
Arcano has made a highly encouraging start to his stud career, siring 16 individual two-year-old winners, including stakes-placed Tamador, who overcame a bad draw to win her maiden at Leopardstown in gutsy fashion.
Less than 2 to go, and Bocca Bacchiata from Tamador is coming there on the near side to join issue. Letters of Note next. Chinese Light towards the outside with Stellar Glow, but it's Tamador on the near side of Bocca Bacchiata. In third, Letters of Note and Stellar staying on behind them, but it's Tamador in the lead now as they run up towards the finish. Tamador and Chris Hayes in front, coming home strongly is Stellar Glow, but Tamador and Chris Hayes will win the opener for Kevin.
And the promising Mysterious Boy, who after notching up a listed win, landed a Group 3 contest at Capanelli.
Centropista Mysterious Boy, lungo la corda Yucatan. All'interno è altro quando all'esterno Mysterious Boy, tra i due Panther Cat, segue Yucatan, in leggero vantaggio Mysterious Boy davanti a Yucatan e Panther Cat, in vantaggio Mysterious Boy davanti a Yucatan, Panther Cat ed altro quando resiste Mysterious Boy davanti a...
At the 2014 yearling sales, leading buyers were again impressed with Arcano's progeny, which fetched up to €105,000, reaching an average of €40,000. He's covered a full book of mares every year since retiring to stud, and will be well represented once again with runners in 2015. Hatef won on his 2-year-old debut at the Curragh before going on to show his class in finishing 4th to Teofilo in what was probably one of the strongest Dewhurst Stakes of the modern era. Hatef carried that form into his 3-year-old career, outclassing his rivals in the Belgrave Stakes at Fairyhouse. 2 months later, there was even better to come, as he showed that he had the courage to match his considerable class with victory in the Diadem Stakes at Ascot.
On the centre, Yellow Sleeves assertive, not in wood, and Hatef trying to come through as well. Zidane now flashing home on the far side. Balthazar's gift cannot win. He's assertive in the centre. Dark Missile, Hatef coming between the pairs and race up towards the line. Dark Missile, Hatef going for the line, tight. Hatef on the near side of Dark.
Hatef already boasts an impressive winners to runners ratio from his first 3 crops, with his second crop of juveniles making a particular impression. First, we see the colt Treaty of Paris winning the Group 3 Acomb Stakes at York, beating the subsequent dual Group 1 and Classic winner, the Grey Gatsby.
And now they're really stretching out for home then, passing the 2 furlong pole. Here they come. Treaty of Paris still the leader. Il Paparazzi trying to tackle him on the outside. The Grey Gatsby's hit a flat spot. It's coming under pressure. On the inside then is First Flight. They're racing up inside the final furlong here. This could be an upset. Treaty of Paris and James Doyle. Il Paparazzi on the near side for Neil Callan. And now the Grey Gatsby really picking up. But it's Treaty of Paris in no mood to be denied. All out and hangs on and wins the Acomb.
Then there was the filly Sacred Aspect, who finished with a rattle to take the listed Tipperary Stakes.
Hurry Up Harriet alongside. Dimity stand side is close up. They're chased by Queen of Norway, Sacred Aspect. And at the back of the field in the early stages, Touch of Snow as they head on to the junction of the courses. They're approaching halfway. 3 in a line, Abacover over on the rail. In the centre, Hurry Up Harriet. Dimity stand side driven along. Queen of Norway is behind them as they head on 1.5 furlongs to race. Abacover over on the far side alongside Hurry Up Harriet. Dimity on the stand side, they fight it out ahead. Back and forth is Sacred Aspect inside the final furlong. Abacover the far side with a narrow advantage. Hurry Up Harriet stand side. Sacred Aspect coming home well between them. Less than 100 yards to race. Abacover collared close home and Sacred Aspect wins it by almost a length. Abacover second. Hurry Up Harriet.
Hatef clearly has what it takes to sire black type 2-year-olds, and his yearlings have already made up to €110,000. Also resident at Derrinstown is the world champion miler Intercab, who won 8 races by an aggregate of 24 lengths. It's worth taking a moment to reflect on Intercab's amazing performance in the Queen Anne Stakes at Royal Ascot. Horses of the calibre of Group 1 winning milers Cape Cross and Among Men were left toiling in his wake, and seasoned experts still regard this display as one of the great Royal Ascot performances of all time.
Side now, just about to pop the question to that horse. 2 lengths away then is Centre Stalls from Intercab. They're followed by Al Mushtarak, who's moved forward now and going pretty well from Pachin being niggled. Then Machir has dropped back to second last, and last of all is Reunion. 2 furlongs left to travel, and it's Cape Cross with the white cap about to be tackled by Among Men. Starting to move up on the far side is Intercab. In behind them, Centre Stalls. They're followed by Al Mushtarak. Pachin behind them. Great Dane under the whip from Reunion. A furlong left to go though, and Intercab on the outside ranges up, grabs the lead, and in a twinkling of an eye, it's Frankie Dettori and Intercab who have cleared away, and Intercab's going to win the Queen's Dan by a street. Intercab being punched out goes on to win by the best part of 6 lengths.
Intercab has the distinction of siring one of the very best race mares of the modern era in Snow Fairy, whose glittering career yielded 6 Group 1 triumphs and almost £4 million in prize money. Snow Fairy is one of the truly unique racehorses, whose quality and popularity made her a legend the world over. It's not all about Snow Fairy though. Intercab's progeny have amassed a formidable record at stakes and pattern level over a host of different trips, and he has produced many tough and talented racehorses, like US Stakes winner Moon's My Name.
Somewhere to go, she's going to have to pick a spot to run. They come into the top of the lane, and it's 1 time only, and Journey on the 2. Moon's My Name coming to tackle. Fanticola on the outside, and now Be Brave is hooked to the extreme outside, wide open. Unusual Hottie at the rail. Unusual Hottie, Moon's My Name is in there. Unusual Hottie, Moon's striding home strongly. Moon's My Name, unusual hottie. Moon's My Name to win it. Moon's My Name and Victor Espinosa.
He's also the sire of star mare Red Evie, whose 7 consecutive wins included both the Group 1 Lock-in Stakes and the Group 1 Matron Stakes, achievement she's beginning to match in the breeding shed as the dam of the very promising 2-year-old filly Found. Intercab has built up a formidable reputation as a broodmare sire. In addition to the exploits of Red Evie, his roll of honour also includes multiple Group 1 winning globetrotter Gordon Lord Byron.
Next to Gordon Lord Byron towards the rails, red cap, Intibar blue and white, and then towards the outside Vistoria. Eaton Forever pushed along as trying to improve Joey's destiny. Gathering power, G-Force now asked for an effort right up on the outside. Baccarat closer to the near side. Jack Dexter with Vistoria, Intibar. Tropics looking for a way through, then Gordon Lord Byron towards the outside. Eaton Forever gathering power, and absolutely so. Jack Dexter under the near side rail with Intibar. Tropics with plenty of room to operate. Eaton Forever, Vistoria, and then gathering power. Marek's also finishing off strongly. Tropics narrowly clinging to the lead. Then Gordon Lord Byron, who's rallying along with Marek. Gordon Lord Byron, nostrils through. It goes.
With his yearlings making up to €135,000 and averaging €48,000 in 2014, it's little wonder that the TDN's Bill Oppenheim rates him as being spectacular value. Last but not least, we come to Tamayers, a magnificent-looking chestnut who went unbeaten at 2 and was crowned champion 3-year-old colt in France. It's also worth remembering that he hails from one of the greatest families in Europe, with his close relatives including the likes of Galileo, See the Stars and King's Best. A dual Group 1 winning miler, Tamayers defeated some stellar opposition in the Prix Jean Prat, where his rivals included the Queen Elizabeth II Stakes and Breeders' Cup Classic hero Raven's Pass and the French 2000 Guineas scorer Falco.
Se rapproche un peu et bien encore, notamment avec le numéro 5 Kanda Run. Farrell l'Italien estationne et l'autre Italien vient à l'extérieur, alors que l'un des favoris de la course, Ravenspass, tente de se rapprocher à la corde en dehors. Arcada Zangle est avec Garton maintenant environ 300 mètres du but avec Tamayous qui attaque le premier.
L'As Tamayous à la corde, la casaque bleue de l'As a le meilleur sur toujours 4 juniors, le 9 qui se défend bien devant Kanda Run. Falco tente de venir avec Rio de la Plata à l'extérieur. Ravenspass à la corde tente de regagner d'Iran, mais c'est toujours Tamayous qui est le meilleur à 150 mètres du poteau, attaqué par 4 juniors. Kanda Run est 3e, attaqué par Ravenspass. Rio de la Plata, Trinco qui refait beaucoup de terrain à l'extérieur, mais sans doute trop tard. C'est l'As Tamayous qui va gagner devant Ravenspass. La 3e place pour Rio de la Plata devant 4 juniors, Kanda Run et Trinco.
Tamayers once again showed his prodigious ability in the Group 1 Prix Jacques Lemarrois, where he readily dealt with the 1000 Guineas winner Natagora. The Racing Post's description of this scintillating performance only just does it justice.
Dans leur sillage, Sedberg à l'extérieur semble avoir du mal à accélérer. Tamayous, le numéro 6 qui est le meilleur dans ce prix Jacques Lemarrois, prenez le plus phare. Il a le meilleur à 100 mètres du but. Natagora ne peut que rester dans son sillage. Pour la 3e place, Sedberg est attaqué par Major Cadeau. Bientôt le passage du poteau. Festival pour David Bonia et Freddy Head qui gagne avec Tamayous, groupe 1. 2e place pour le 8, Natagora, 3e le 4.
From just 3 crops of racing age, Tamayers has already made a major impression with his runners. In fact, he's sired 42% black-type 2-year-olds to runners in 2014, including the Group 2 placed Fadayil and Tupi, whilst his older horses have included the Group 1 winning sprinter G-Force.
And meanwhile, Dinkum Diamond on that far side is being tracked by Baccarat and Casper Netcher. Pearl Secret with the white faces in mid-division from Movie Star and SK Love and Marek, and then G-Force and Extortionist and Soul Power, ridden with exaggerated patience again by Richard Hughes. Last of all, as they pass halfway in the Betfred Sprint Cup, and from the rail across, it's Hot Streak, Gordon Lord Byron, Astaire, Music Master, Tropics the white face, Dinkum Diamond, Casper Netcher on the right, the yellow cap from Baccarat, Cougar Mounting trying to thread a passage, Movie Star nowhere to go, Soul Power trapped in a pocket, can Hughes get him through? Meanwhile, Gordon Lord Byron goes for home down the near side from Music Master, and then G-Force running a big race, Gordon Lord Byron in front again, G-Force the final challenger, cutting back the deficit, getting up the fourth with Todd Hope, G-Force wins the Betfred Sprint Cup.
In France, he was represented by the talented 2-year-old colt Royal Spring, who was successful at stakes level at Maison Lafitte.
Côté corde qui est attaqué maintenant à son extérieur par Carman. Nous avons Elvalet qui tente de venir tout à l'extérieur en compagnie également de Loose Cannon, alors que Royal Spring cherche l'ouverture. Carman toujours le meilleur, mais Laberma maintenant qui a les coups des franches qui vient l'attaquer, puis Elvalet également tout à l'extérieur qui est dans le coup. Laberma, Carman pour la victoire avec Royal Spring maintenant qui peut accélérer, qui place sa pointe et qui va peut-être s'imposer à la photographie néanmoins avec Laberma.
Royal Spring was also Group 3 placed at Chantilly. In the latter part of the season, Tamiya's daughter Thawani was busy making a name for herself, coming second in the Group 1 Prix Maurice de Geest and winning the Group 3 Prix de Riz Orangy at Deauville in the style of a high-class filly.
Il n'a pas encore placé sa pointe de vitesse avec Son of Blessing et Ice Love qui sont un petit peu en retrait à 300 mètres du poteau. Matikaya qui est attaqué à son intérieur par Gamart qui vient sèchement à l'attaquer. Darebi qui se lance à l'extérieur et Kaxil également qui se défend bien. Nous avons Sign of Blessing qui a du mal à enclencher pour le moment. Abou Sidra qui reste dans son action. Puis Tawani, le numéro 5 qui passe à l'offensive à 100 mètres du but avec Tawani qui a fait la différence semble-t-il. Tawani devant Zegel et Sign of Blessing maintenant qui s'annonce qui termine fort mais trop tard. Tawani qui s'impose. Photographe.
With an ever-increasing haul of stakes performers, excellent fertility, yearlings making up to €350,000 in 2014, whilst averaging a terrific €68,000, Tamiya's is unquestionably a sire on the up. Here at Derrinstown, we've always tried to do the very best by our stallions. And by sending your mares to us, we think you'll be doing the very best by your mare at a price that offers unparalleled value for money. Over its 30-year history, the farm has acquired a well-earned reputation as an equine centre of excellence. And when your mares come to us, you can rest assured in the knowledge that they are in safe hands. To get in touch, please give us a call on 01 628 6228 and speak to any member of our team who will be delighted to assist you in your inquiry. Thank you for watching.